US-mediated ceasefire between Israel and Lebanon remains fragile. Both Israeli forces and Hezbollah, they continue to clash, trading blame over the violation of the truce. Lebanon's President Joseph Aoun says that Israel must fully implement the truce between the two countries before any direct negotiations even begin. Aoun underlined that Israel's border attacks would not secure the region, and the only way to protect the border is through a strong Lebanese state. The Lebanese president said, I quote here, Israel must finally realize that the only path to security is through negotiations, but it must first fully implement the ceasefire before moving to talks. He then added that Lebanon is awaiting the United States to set a date for the start of negotiations, noting that European Union states and Arab countries have backed Beirut's diplomatic approach. The remarks follow a ceasefire between Israel and Lebanon that took effect on the 17th of April, following weeks of intensified cross-border fighting linked to the ongoing West Asia crisis. As fighting along the Israel-Lebanon border continues, despite a ceasefire in place, Israeli military vehicles and convoys of tanks amass at Israel's northern border with Lebanon. Now, on Tuesday, two successive Israeli strikes killed 8 people, including 2 soldiers in a town in south of Lebanon. And this is the first time that the Lebanese army has said that its troops had been targeted since the truce began.
We were in Sidon. They said there was a ceasefire, so we gathered ourselves and came here. We thought to check on the houses. We found those destroyed, the damaged, and this building, most of it is gone.
In Lebanon's Jwaya, 1 person was killed and 15 others were injured in a separate Israeli strike. The deceased included 5 children and 5 women. The strike came after Israel issued a fresh evacuation order aimed at residents in more than a dozen villages and towns, urging them to immediately head northwards. Over 2,500 people have been killed in Israeli strikes across Lebanon so far. Meanwhile, a UN report says more than 1.2 million people in Lebanon are expected to face acute hunger due to the ongoing war between Israel and Hezbollah. The figure has been announced by the UN's Food and Agriculture Organization and the World Food Programme and Lebanon's Agriculture Ministry as the situation deteriorates since the war erupted in March.